My name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be testing out the I Heart Revolution Tasty Avocado Shadow Palette. Looks like this. I told you guys I was going to cave and get it even though I totally didn't need it, but it's a bunch of like green eyeshadows and yeah. So since I have it, I'm going to test it out, do a look with it. I really don't know what I want to do. There are so many nice choices here. But let me see if I can use as many as possible, or like at least as wide a range as possible. So I'm not going to use any eyeshadow primer, and that's because I, like 99% of the time, have good luck with not using an eyeshadow primer with Makeup Revolution or I Heart Revolution, etc. eyeshadows. For some reason they don't crease on my hooded eyes, and I'm grateful for that. I don't know why that happens. So I'm just going in without anything. I'm going to start with Creamy, which is kind of a dark cream color. I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to use it on my dollar store brush. And thankfully this does not smell like avocado. So I don't remember what I was saying. My mother interrupted me, but let's see. So I'm putting this down. This is going to be my base. This is Creamy. It's kind of like a darker cream, but I can't say that it's coming off too dark. Well, I guess I do see it. You don't see it as well in there. So I'll be like a little careful with it because I'm so fair. But it seems okay. I think I was saying something like, thankfully this doesn't smell like avocado, but I don't think they actually have a smell. That was like a joke, because I hate avocados. But I love green eyeshadow, and I like Makeup Revolution. So here we are. I actually feel like I want to mix some of the browns and greens together, which I know that's usually not me. Like getting a palette like this, and where it should be all about the greens. I'm like, actually, I think I want to put in a couple browns. For once, so we'll see what I come up with. Next, I'm using my fluffy brush from Wish, and I'm gonna go into Lime. So that looks really bright in the camera. I mean, it's bright in real life, but I have a feeling it's going to sheer out, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, so that's what I expected. When I saw some people do looks with this, I feel like it came out a lot brighter on them. But honestly, I think it's the camera or the lighting or something. Because it's really, I mean, maybe if you pack it on, but using it like this, at least on my skin tone, it's just like it's like a wash. Ooh, a lot of fallout from that shade, or rather kickback in the pan, but that doesn't bother me. So maybe I'll try half next. I hope I don't make a mess out of this look. I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it. This is like a neutral olive green, and neutral in the sense that it's not really too cool or too warm. I feel like it's kind of in the middle. Not as opaque as I thought it was gonna be. I feel like I'm having to build it up a lot. But I mean, it is there. I feel like ever since I got that Ace Beauté Oceanic palette that I've been spoiled with blue and green eyeshadows. Like anything I get after that is like, not as impressive. Okay, and next I'm going in with Seed, which is a medium warm brown. And I'm going in with my Ivory crease brush. That picked up more. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go deeper in. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of this is powdery and not as pigmented. And I feel like, what's the word people use on here? Chalky? I never really understood what that meant, but now I think I get it. This also wasn't the best color combination, I mean on my part, but like the amount of pigment that is not coming off of here, rather, I don't know. Anyway, let me see if I can use mousse, which I don't even know why that's a name. Like avocado mousse, is that hopefully not a cake? I'm going to put this on my outer third. Okay, this isn't bad. It's a little crumbly, but that's okay as long as it goes on and stays on. I don't think the shimmer of it is picking up well on camera. It actually has a pretty nice shimmer to it. I wouldn't call it metallic, or at least as strong as their other metallics usually are, but I feel like it's more than just like a satin shimmer, you know what I mean? Next I'm going to go in with green gold, and that's like a slightly warm olive green kind of color. This one is more like their usual formula, I feel. Yeah, it's pretty. Although, coming off more like a satin, but the way that it feels like on my finger in the pan, it feels like that more pigmented, thicker Revolution formula. Just blending the two together a little bit. And for the inner third, I'm going to use pear, which I don't really know why that's a color here, because I mean, it's supposed to be about avocados, isn't it? Funny though, another food that I don't like. And just blend them together. Pretty. Subtle, like a more subtle look, but pretty. So far I'm definitely happier with the shimmers than the mattes. And I know I'm a shimmer person, but I think matte people will agree with me. I think for my lower lash line, I'm actually going to go in with California, which originally I thought that was just like a really bronzy gold. I feel like it has a hint of green in it. I'm going to try it out on my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it. Let's see what we end up with. Okay, it's okay, and I don't know if it's like the shade that I'm not crazy about or the formula. I think I'm gonna leave it like that so I don't like make a mess for the sake of, you know, just using more shadows. So far it's okay. I definitely like these 3 shimmers better than that one, and I like the shimmers better than the mattes. So I'll do some swatches for you guys. I guess I'll do them this way. So starting with Smash, which is like a sparkly seafoam. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, maybe I should have went with these instead. Nice. A little like flaky, chunky. Probably supposed to be used with a glitter glue. I probably won't because I'm lazy, but that's what that looks like. Next is Toast. More cool toned medium brown. Not a great swatch. And honestly, I don't think that's through any fault of mine. I think it's the shadow, but it is what it is. Let me go to the next one called Avo. Is that what people actually say? It's a nice color. Like a medium cool tone green. Well, at least you get to see the color. The mattes are definitely not swatching great. Next is California, which you did see me use. But let me give you a swatch of it. Yeah, see what I mean? Like the hint of green in there. Yeah, maybe I would like that better, like, on my lid. Next is Smoothie, which is your would say your Kelly green, like your St. Patrick's Day green, and it's a shimmer. That's nice. Even that one though is a little flaky, chunky. And the last one in that row is Half, which you did see me use. There you go. Interesting. Definitely gonna run out of room on my arm as I usually do, but I'm gonna keep going. This next one is Hass, and I thought it was a dark green. It kind of looks like a black. It's a blackened green, I guess. Okay. Next is Guacamole. That light green kind of matches the light green on here. Not swatching great yet again. Next is Brunch, which kind of looks similar to Smash and Bite and Foodie. But let me see what we got going on here. Ooh, that is pretty. It's more shimmery and I would say a little deeper. Let's see. These are not swatching great at all. Take a drink every time I say that. How about Green Gold, which I did like that one on my lid. Pretty. Still didn't swatch great, but you did see what it did on my eye. That one I was happy with. Next is Mousse, which again, I don't know why that's a name in this palette, but okay. Same thing. Not a great swatch, but you saw what it did on my eye. Next is Stone, which is almost like a gray green. Pretty though. Probably the best swatch of the whole bunch. Well, here's the first two rows. And then I'm gonna have to switch to this arm, I think, for the last row. So I'm gonna start with Creamy. Not very pigmented. There it is, about the same color as my skin. Really, it's darker in the pan, I feel. It's not that pigmented when it comes off on your skin. Next is Bite, which that one looks like the color of Brunch, but the glitteriness of Smash. Does that make sense? I don't know if you can see, like, very flaky, chunky, but that was that one. Next is Pear, which I think was probably my favorite one on my eyes. That's pretty. And let's put it there. Still not great, but that's that one. Then we have Foodie. This one I feel like is more of a blue teal kind of color. This one here. Seed is next. You did see me use that one. And finally, Lime. Yeah, very sheer. Oh no, I got it on the front of the palette. I hope that comes off, because I think it's pretty. Oh no, it looks like it's gonna stay there. That's sad. It's like a foamy, plastic, smooth, matte kind of thing, but I hope I can get that off. Anyway, so that was my first impression. I will let you know how it wears throughout the day in the description box. I don't have high hopes right now, which is unfortunate because I do like Makeup Revolution and I love green eyeshadow. We'll just have to wait and see, I think, for this one. Alright, so I'm going to give my poor dirty avocado palette another try. I tried it again the other day. I didn't record it, but I will show you a picture of what I did. If I remember correctly, I had started with Creamy again just to set my eyeshadow primer. Then I used half, and then I think I put a little bit of this in the crease. This was my transition. That was a little bit in my crease. This is a very, I don't remember if I said it before, but this is a very dark green. It looks black in the pan, but it's actually not. And I feel like if you really want it to be that dark, you really have to build it up. And then I think I just put green gold on the lid. Like I said, I kept it simple, and I used a primer as well just to try something different and see like what this palette could do. Again, I wasn't really impressed with it. It was kind of just okay. So I'm going to try one more time today, at least on camera. I'm going to try to use some different shades, and I'm going to use some glitter glue. So we'll see how it goes. One thing I will do the same, I'm going in with my dollar store brush, and I'm going to use Creamy to once again set my eyeshadow primer from crease to brow bone as per usual. And I do have primer on again today. I feel like that helped with the pigmentation a little, but not a whole lot. I was watching Amy Loves Makeup use this, and her first impression, she liked it and it was good. Her swatches were way more pigmented than mine were, but then I also watched her review it like later on, and she wasn't as impressed with it later on as she was with her first impression. So I don't know what that means. Mine is kind of the opposite. I'm not impressed at first. I'm hoping I will like it more, because I really do like the colors, and I usually like Makeup Revolution, but we'll see. So I'm going to start with Guacamole, which is a minty color. It's not exactly going to match my shirt. Of course, that's what I was intending to do, but can't always match. This is my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it, and I'm just going to put this as my transition shade. I guess it's time for ice cream. I don't know if you guys can hear the ice cream truck, but okay. It's November 1st and it's freezing outside, but okay. This one I'm not going to build up too much because I really just want this one to be a wash, more like a touch of green. I don't really have any green outfits that are like really warm. So this is the best I can do, matching wise. I'm going to take this same brush and I'm going into Avo, and I'm going to make sure I go right in the crease. This one has slightly more blue to it. Okay, I mean, I feel like that one, I feel like it came out pigmented, but I feel like it still doesn't match what's going on in the pan. So like, just so you see. Okay, that makes it look like it matches, but it doesn't. This one is darker. I feel like this is brighter. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but that one is definitely more muted than what I have going on in my eyes right now. It could be because it's layered on top of the other one, but I don't think so, because even the parts where it's not layered, it's coming out like that. That actually looks pretty good though. It does not match my shirt like I wanted it to, but it is what it is. At least it's improvement. Next, I'm taking my IBY crease brush and I'm going into Has, and I'm gonna put that as deep in as I can possibly get it. I can say that I definitely already like this better than the other two looks I did. I think part of it is color selection. And that's just me, that's not the palette. It's just me choosing like what colors I want to put together. But I think also the colors I'm choosing are more pigmented. And maybe also by now, like, I know what to expect. I feel like you do have to be careful with this Has shade though. I feel like it spreads further than you might want it to. So you can see I'm going like really slow. And I'm not using anything bigger than this brush. I might even have to pull out a smaller brush. I do like that Has shade. I feel like I don't have anything like it. Interesting. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of it on my outer third. Yeah. Oh no. That fallout doesn't want to leave. Okay. I probably didn't set my liquid foundation enough. Shoot. Alright, well, I'll figure it out. Now, I'm going to do what I tell you guys not to do all the time, and I'm going to put my NYX glitter primer, glitter glue, on both eyes, and I'm going to do both eyes at the same time. And the reason I tell you guys not to do this is, once again, glitter glue dries very quickly, especially if you're not skilled at this, like you're more of a beginner, like myself. You shouldn't do it this way. You should do one eye at a time, so that way the glitter glue does not dry before you're ready to put the colors on in the areas that you want them. So what I'm basically doing is I'm going on the inner 2/3 of the lid, and I'm kind of just like patting it around. But you want to put the glitter or the eyeshadow, whatever it is you're looking to put on top, you should really do that right away. So once again, don't listen to me. I'm going to start with Smash. That is very pretty. It's getting all over. And that's, I don't think, through any fault of the shadow. It's just me trying to put this on, and I think I put the glitter glue on up too high. But it's very pretty and definitely not flaky now. Very pretty. And then I'm going to take Foodie, which is the little deeper one, and it's more of like a shimmer color, and I'm gonna put that one here. Ooh, okay, that's cool. That was a good choice. Oh, this is very pretty. Okay. So my thoughts are changing. I think, first of all, depends on what colors you put together. And I'm not just talking just like selection wise, aesthetic wise. I'm also talking about like which ones formula wise play well together. I think maybe that was part of the problem from the other day. Just try to blend this together a little bit. And also the glitter glue helps for sure. That is very pretty. I like that. And now it matches my shirt better. Also, as I usually say, these two eyes are the same color. This one looks a lot brighter because of the light I have coming in from this way, bouncing off my mirror coming in here, and also the light coming in from that side of my room. But yeah, it's the same color. I feel like I look like an avocado. Is that a weird thing to say? But I don't know, maybe it's mind over matter, but yeah, I feel like that really does embody an avocado. Anyway, to finish up, I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it, and I'm going to go into Has. Ooh, it's a little too much. And I'm going to go on the outer third. Wow, that's dark. See, so it can get very dark. I don't want it blended out a little more, but I think that's the best we're gonna get because I gotta get out of here soon. Then I'm going to take Foodie, which is the one that I used here to blend, and I'm gonna put that here. Kind of like the same spot, just the lower lash line instead of the lid as usual. And then instead of taking Smash, I'm going to take Brunch. You know what? I wonder if they did this strategically. I'm looking at this, right? And I feel like Smash and Brunch are a very similar color, but this one's glittery and this one's like a shimmery satin. And then I feel like Bite and Foodie are very similar in color, just one is like glittery and one is shimmery satiny. So if you're like me and you like matching the top and the bottom, that could actually be helpful because then you get the same color, but then you don't have to use the glittery, crumbly metallic ones on your lower lash line with glitter glue. Let's see. Interesting. Yeah, today's experience with this palette was definitely a lot better. Third time's the charm, right? But I will definitely let you guys know what this looks like at the end of the day in the description box. Because I think it looks really good right now. Let's see how it wears. Yes, the more I look at it, the more I like it. And I already liked it. At least this look that I did today. Really, really like it. Alright, that's it for today. Hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye. See you next time.